Northern Hero here. I'm sorry I've got my hood up because I can't find my cap at the moment, but I feel as though that I really need to do this video. I'm not looking for half an hour finding my cap, so if people don't like seeing this hood and think that I look a bit dodgy, please forgive me. I'm doing this video because Electronic Arts game which is about to come out, the new Medal of Honor game, could be banned. Okay, it's a game, it's got nothing to do with God or anything like that. Now, British Defence Secretary Liam Fox is trying to persuade shops in the UK to ban the latest game in the Medal of Honor series. That is because that you can play as the Taliban, and it's set in Afghanistan and countries like that. I like these kind of war games, and as a Christian, you know, I think sometimes we need to do stuff that we enjoy doing. Okay, some of the games might be 18 rated, but there are games that I wouldn't play mainly because of evil demons and stuff. I don't like the Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, one Grand Theft Auto game, you know, you go with a prostitute, and I mean, I didn't like it. I didn't feel right playing it. Nah, what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot more worse stuff than that game getting banned. Just a minute. Yeah, there are a lot of worse things than that game being banned. And what I'm about to say right now, some people might feel very uncomfortable with what I'm about to say, so this video is 18 rated plus. Switch off now, kids. Right, okay, there was a woman doing, you know, stripping and that, and I thought, oh, I might type a name in. Forgive me, God, I shouldn't have. But sometimes I can't help it. You know, it's, in a way, it's natural to fancy women and that, but I just couldn't help. You know, I thought, she's got a nice smile, you know, type it in on the internet. One of the most explicit thing I've ever seen, right? And if people are trying to ban that game, there are websites featuring porn clips, extremely explicit. Now, obviously, I've done a little bit of research. I'm talking about up to 1 million people a day that watches, and it's like in a YouTube format with these videos what you can click on. Up to 1 million people a day, and the government does not want to ban these sort of websites. The reason why they're on there is because that they're taking people away from God. They want to control their minds with filth, and I'm going to say it, evil. Alright, it's natural for a man and woman to have sex. Licking arseholes is diabolical. It's as though the tongues are possessed. Licking arseholes is really disgusting. That wasn't the video that I watched. The video that I watched was urinating, weeing in each other's mouths. That, forgive me God, I shouldn't have watched it. But I'm telling you people right now, do not click on such things. because your mind starts thinking about things. Now, I'm being honest, how many people out there have watched such filth? I know, maybe it's alright to watch a man and woman having sex. The Bible makes it perfectly clear that you should not lust and stuff like that. It's a sin to do it, but I just couldn't believe it, and I thought, why aren't they banned? Because it's all a government programme. That's what it is. I believe it's all part of the New World Order. About 20 years ago, you couldn't watch stuff like that before, before the internet, or maybe before, just as when the internet started, you couldn't watch stuff like that. You had to go to these specialised shops, XXX shops, to watch such material, basically. Or you had to go to another country because they were legal there, like Holland and Germany, or obviously America. I think America has 21 rated certificate on such movies. God made sex for people to enjoy it, but there's lust involved in all. And even though that, I've had a problem with this in the past. So if people are watching, please pray that God will shift it. In fact, God did shift it once, and I didn't lust for about 4 or 5 months. And on Sky TV, the God channel changed channels, and on the other God channel, I put it on, and they had the soft porn on, and I thought, what on earth? See, Satan is so cunning that he put that soft porn film, especially on the former God channel, so people what were righteous and living in God's way put it on. But after 5 seconds watching, and if you haven't turned the channel over, you get sucked in to the lust spirit, the darkness, and then you start lusting again, and it's not good at all. If anyone's watching, and if you have been watching such stuff, then let's pray together that God will 100% set us free, and set you free from any kind of bondage, any kind of thoughts, because it does play on your mind after a bit. It does play on your mind. And I want to know why there's such websites similar to, like, in the form of YouTube, and you can select anything what you want. Some of the stuff is absolutely diabolical. Some, God help us, I'm talking about millions of people watch a clip a day, sometimes hundreds of thousands of people are tuning in to watch these videos. And how many Christians are at it? In fact, a church where I once went to, someone knew the leaders and that, and he said, in the church there's a lot of single men who's got a problem with this issue, and they're always getting prayed for and that. Have they been delivered of it? Has God really set them free? I've been set free from it, but sometimes it has come back with lusting. I think God has done a wonderful creation when he created woman. There is a line though,